Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some of the multiple options that you have to determine multiple satellites. Multiple in this case just means that it creates anywhere from 1 to 32 satellites that you've pre-chosen that don't necessarily fall into a constellation group, one of the preset Celestrat constellation groups, or the catalog. So to find out where those are at, you go down to multiple pull down, and as you can see, I have created 32 separate pull downs that you can use to put in your own satellite. And in this case, the 32 and so on just corresponds to the color that I've chosen. You can choose whatever you like, but know that there are 32 options. Some of the predefined preset groups that you have available to you, you can choose here and determine where those satellites come from. You would click multiple pull down, right click, unhide, and double click on references. And as you can see, I have preset 1 through 5. The constellation is column B. You would just simply choose whichever constellation, Celestrat constellation group that falls from, and satellite, any satellite number. You can also choose the catalog. So in this case, preset 2 corresponds to the ISS and a number of imagery satellites. Preset 4, which is already up there, corresponds to the ISS, the Hubble Tiangong. So let's go back to multiple pull down, and we're going to select 2 because this is the preset group that we're interested in creating right now. So let's hit reset, and it will then fill in the data for all 5 of those satellites. And when it's complete, you can see that those satellites are there. So let's go back down to the satellites tab. We're not going to deal with clicking run today because we're not really worried about that. I've already demonstrated how to do that. Let's simply just click multiple. And now that multiple has completed, let's go back. We will then go down. It's already been to the desktop. I've brought it in already. Let's click revert, and there you go. There shows all 5 of those satellites. And if it were running and you were to zoom into it, you would then see them moving. Well, let's not necessarily do that right now. We're going to try something else. So let's go back to the multiple pull down tab. I'm going to show you another option. If I were to click right, this is the Constellation Master Pull Down group. There are some search options available to you, which I will cover in a further lesson. But for the time being, I've preset GPS as the group in the Master Pull Down. If I wanted to fill those data into the multiple pull down sections, I click fill from master pull down, and this just takes a few seconds. It really doesn't take all that long of a process. It's all working in the background, and there you go. As soon as it's complete, you can see that all 31 of the GPS satellites are filled in. So let's go back down to the satellites tab and click multiple again, and it will then start to generate those satellites. And there you go, it is complete now. So let's go back. We're going to right click, hit revert, and it will then bring them in. And there you are. There's the GPS constellation in near real time. And if you were to choose run, it would continue to run. One of the benefits that you have, if you want to see which satellites are in view of a particular ground site right now, and in this case, there are 6 GPS satellites in view of Colorado Springs, Colorado, above a 20-degree mask angle. To determine where that mask angle comes from, go back to the Satellites tab, click Mid, and right here there is a mask angle. If I were to change it, it would find different satellites in that area. But for the time being, that concludes today's lesson on the multiple pull down section of the orbital dynamics calculation spreadsheet. Please tune back for further editions. Thank you.